Let's go catch some gar. All right, and we're off. Here we go. Okay, I'm out on the paddleboard right now, and I've paddled a couple hundred yards since the ramp. And like I was saying, we had a huge cold front blow in earlier this week, and I thought I saw something, but I have not seen a fish yet, and it's got me worried because gar love it hot. They come up and they breathe oxygen, so they'll come up to the top of the water, they'll gulp air and go down, and that's when you sight fish these fish. But I don't know, haven't seen any, but there's a riffle downstream, a couple hundred more yards, so we'll get down there and hopefully we see something down that way, but I'll keep y'all posted. Little gar. Oh, my fly might be too big for this little one. Oh my wind. Don't see him anymore. Oh, yep, he bit my line. What in the world? He ate the fly and he missed it. That was a freaking weird fish. Saw him there for a second again, then nothing. What in the world is going on today? Fish ate my line. See him again. Oh, come on, right in front of his face. Yep. Shoot. Oh, how did he not get hooked? He ate it twice. I'm a terrible gar fisherman. Definitely tangled up right now. Chances of hooking this fish are extremely low, and he does not want it anymore. Wow, I'm a bad fisherman. Well, fishing's been rough. I've had 2 eats, I think, from gar. Haven't been able to hook up on any of them. I'm gonna downsize my fly because all I've seen are these tiny gar, and they're having trouble getting the fly all the way in their mouths. So I'm gonna downsize my fly, and then I've seen a ton of grass carp. Didn't have a grasshopper fly tied on that whole trip down here. So I'm gonna tie on a grasshopper fly, but right now the wind's picked up. Sight fishing is piss poor. And so I'm gonna take this time to show you my rig for gar, what I do, and also take you through my paddleboard setup. So let's do it. Well, it's a little windy, but hopefully you can hear me. Fishing's been slow, so I figured I'd take this time to show you my rig. Behind me, my paddleboard, I got a Bluefin 10'10" Voyage model. It's the fishing edition, so it comes with a cooler that doubles as a seat, and I love this board. It's super stable. I've caught a ton of fish off of it, just not today. And then right here, this is my pack. It's a Remote Designs backpack. Gatewood Brown designs him, a famous YouTuber, and they're amazing. If you're looking, or if you're in the market for a fishing bag, I highly suggest you check these things out. And then I'll show you my gar setup right now, because I've gotten a lot of questions about what I use to target these fish. Right here, I got a 9-foot 8-weight Lamson liquid reel. The rod is a Cabela Cinch, just a cheap 8-weight fly rod, but it works great. I really like it. Here's the flies that I'm using. I'll throw a close-up shot of it right here, so you can take a look at that. It's got a treble hook off the back and some EP fibers, some dubbing tied in. This is one of the larger ones I use because I fish a lot of these small creeks, as you can see behind me, and the gar just don't get too big. So that's my, oh yeah, and then for leader, I have a 20-pound section. Yeah, this is 20 pounds down to a little swivel. This helps so your line doesn't get twisted and the gar don't care. And I also do this for bass as well when I'm throwing streamers. And then off that 20-pound line, I have 15-pound line. And it's about 2 to 3 foot of that 20-pound, and then probably about 2.5 feet of this 15-pound. You don't have to be super precise, just adjust to if the fish are being spooky or not. And then this rod right here, this is what I'll carry as my grass carp rig. Now, I'm not a very good grass carp fisherman. I caught my first one and only one this summer, but I've only targeted them a few times. I'm usually solely after the gar because they will eat a streamer and I really like that. But this is my rig, a 9-foot 5-weight that I built. And then I got a PC Fun sword as the reel. I will say I haven't caught carp on this yet, so I haven't tested the drag. Just floating line, and then I'll show you the little fly I've used. Now this is the fly that I've used. It's a triple decker hopper. And now, like I said, I've only caught one grass carp, but I've had 3 carp eat it. Just kibosh the hook set. And hopefully, maybe today, if the wind dies down, we can maybe toss in front of a few other grass carp. So that's the setup. And let's get back on the river and see if we can't hook into something. Also, one thing I want to highlight real quick about this paddleboard is just look how shallow it drafts. Let me flip this around here. Okay, we're in about a couple inches of water here. And it's just, oh, I just lost a rod, but you get the idea. So for floating shallow rivers and creeks like this one, it's a game changer. I could never do this in a canoe, but this paddleboard, just take off the skegs and it's fine. And I'm losing a rod, so I gotta go. All right, so unfortunately that wraps up fishing for today. Only fished for about 2 hours, didn't have too long. But you know, gotta get back, gotta get things done. And the sun's starting to set. Well, it's just getting past the tree line, which makes sight fishing extremely hard. And anyways, yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed today's video. Hopefully you can learn something from the setup and paddleboard portion of the video. And if you did, please go back and watch my other videos if you liked this video, because we are so close to hitting the monetization requirements for YouTube. We just need a few more hours of watch time. So thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.